Well, Oprah isn't the only one with the book club. A new TSA policy would require passengers to take their reading materials out of carry-on luggage because stacks of papers can obscure other items from being scanned by X-ray machines. The agency claims they won't pay attention to people's reading material, but I sure will. And so will everyone else behind you in line. Yeah. Is the TSA going too far? Or is this a legitimate safety issue that warrants them degrading travelers yet again? Joining me now is Jim Harper, Vice President of the Competitive Enterprise Institute. Welcome back, Jim.
Nice to be back with you, Kennedy.
So, books and food, just a couple of things we may have to take out of our carry-on luggage this summer. What's going on with the TSA? What is the rationale?
Well, you made the case that they argue that bags are getting more and more densely packed because people are doing more carry-ons rather than checking their luggage due to the charges. But TSA should really be the ones making the case. They should do what's called a public rulemaking. That is, take comments from the public and establish in a written record that this is really a good security procedure, that it meets a genuine concern. They've been able to do just about anything they want.
Yeah.
From way back with the strip search machines, they're talking about laptop bans. People coming in from Europe won't get to use their laptops for productivity or pleasure. They do whatever they want, the TSA does, and this is a trial balloon to see if they can get a look at our books. So they do claim that they won't be reading them for us.
Is this a violation of the Fourth Amendment, though?
Well, I think the whole thing is, unless they can show that it's truly justified, a reasonable intrusion, that is a reasonable search of our persons and our papers. I don't think that's well made. It's been challenged in one court, and courts are very deferential to security agencies, so the ruling wasn't good. But this really needs to be unpacked here. Years and years after the 9/11 attacks, we still have courts deferring to the TSA. We still have the Congress deferring to the TSA, and it's not working for the American traveler.
All right, so what is the solution? I mean, we've talked on this show about privatizing airport security, but what do you think the ultimate solution is? Because obviously we haven't gotten there yet.
Well, restoring responsibility for security to the airlines and the airports is the right way to go. In the meantime, though, if a federal agency is going to be doing this stuff, it has to make rules. There are rules for how to make rules. The Administrative Procedure Act requires agencies like the TSA to do notice and comment. That is, to establish what the rules are going to be and then hear from the public.
Yeah.
They didn't do that when they created the strip search machine rule. They didn't do that when with laptops. They're not doing that with books. They are doing anything they want, raising political trial balloons like this, rather than doing authoritative, risk-based assessments of what the rules should be at the airport.
Well, it's disheartening because not only is it invasive and feels unconstitutional and unjust, but also it's going to create a lot longer lines at the airport during the height of the travel season.
That's absolutely right. A lot, not all, but a lot of the negative experience you get at the airport is because of TSA. They not only mess with us, they mess with the airports, the way the airports are configured. They mess with the airlines, what airlines can allow from us, the identification requirements. Those are things that don't have to be in place for people to fly. There are lots of ways to do security right, and if you were to restore responsibility for security to airports and airlines, they could experiment with what works best, balancing security interests, cost, nice things like saying please and thank you when you're getting your security check at the airport. All those things would be provided by private actors. They're not by our government inspectors.
No, it's true. It is the fault of the bureaucracy because some of those TSA agents are lovely people, especially my friend Paulette at LAX. You know who you are, girl. All right, Jim Harper, thank you so much. Great to have you.